How's everybody doing? We're on our way home. We're going to see if we can make it home. We're going to see if we can do this. Are y'all having a good time out at Mid-America Meetup? Anita and I was just curious. Ain't nobody come in here yet. It'll be kind of a short live tonight because I got things I need to do. Would you run in and get that stuff for me?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I got some stuff I've got to get done. Is there anybody in here yet? I've seen a thumbs up. And now a person. Ann Dale. Hello, Ann Dale. Me and you both missing the meetup, ain't we? Driving through Commerce, Oklahoma. Here. You won't have to wait in line, maybe. I'll stop here. Anita's gonna go get me some allergy pills. No, immune support's what it says on it. Hey, there's Tim Mason. Yeah, I've had a pretty good day, huh? I've had a pretty good day. I just took a ride that not everybody my age gets to take. Gonna be a little video coming out about that here before very long. Hey, Greg and Donna. I sure enjoyed getting to run around with Greg on Thursday. We made several little videos, and I seen you put the one of my chicken joke on. I don't have a lot of new jokes lately. I've been too busy working. There's Lynn the Okie. Hello, Lynn. Good evening to you. We're coming from Paul's pickup truck tonight. We've been out to eat with some friends of ours. Hey. Hello, Ryder. Really, Tim, what'd you cook today? I love to talk about food. I actually had I made a video of it. I might put it out, I might not. I went to a local grocery store of ours here, and I've had good luck doing this in the past. They have a deli and they fry fish and stuff, but it wasn't that great. I've been kind of regretting it the whole rest of the day. Oh, you've been eating Tim's food? I can't believe that. Crazy, what's up is it's about 15 minutes late starting for my normal live tonight. Do this every other week after Jesse and Lisa's live, and it's usually about 8 o'clock on every other Saturday, and it just happens to be my Saturday. So, no, and the answer better be clean of what he did or it'll get took down. Lynn thought the food was good. I bet the food was good. Hello, Lori, prepping for heaven. How are you doing tonight? You did a shrimp boil this time. Oh, I would have liked to have had some of that. And it was good. I know, Ryder. Hey, Ryder, I was given, I'm bad with names. Circle J. I was giving her a hard time a while ago. I said, "You're missing me down there. What? Doesn't anybody have a Chevy truck they can leave the tailgate down so kids can run into?" And I'm like, "You need somebody to fill in for me?" Dadgummit. I hope everybody put their tailgate up so nobody run into it. And hello, Evelyn Newman. Evelyn, I got some news for you. You might already know. I don't know. We'll see if Anita wants to give you the news. She's just getting back in the truck.
This is right.
That's the stuff. Perfect. I take some of this when I get the feeling like I might be going to get sick, and you can see my eyes. I've been out in the dust and the pollen really bad yesterday, and
Now, here's my
Today,
name when I got in. What am I supposed
You
to
want
be
to
doing?
tell Evelyn anything? Evelyn's in here.
I got your cup made, Evelyn, but I have not gotten it sent off yet.
Sorry, it was bad news instead of good news.
But
Well,
I do have it made.
we got to get on the road. We've got appointments to make here. So, yes. Yep. Can anybody guess what kind of vehicle Anita and I just got carted to the Brahms, the ice cream shop, and ate ice cream in this vehicle while we went for a little ride on the town of Miami, Oklahoma tonight? Anybody want to guess? Anybody want to guess? What kind of vehicle was it? You might ought to tune in so you can see comments. I ain't be able to read while I'm driving. Yes, Anita gave me a haircut last night. I feel a lot better when my hair is shorn off. Yep. No, Lori, I'm doing it. I'll do it on my way home. We might have a little interruption when I get out by the Devil's Promenade Bridge over Spring River, but if that happens, we might just cut it off if we get interrupted. It was not a Jeep, and it was not a Chevy at all, and it wasn't a 50 anything model. Hey, Nita Case, how are you? You're not going to tell us? No. She's not participating. Hello, everyone. Close. Lori's close. Lori's close. I'll tell you this. It was a 25 model. Wasn't that what he said? 25 model. That makes it like new, doesn't it? Anita, was it new?
No.
It was not new.
It was not new.
But it was a 25 model. Cadillac, limo, caddy, no, and no.
Model T.
Yeah, Duncan got it. It was a Model T. A good friend of mine. The guy, actually, I have a video out on my channel of a building that he had built out of wood that Scott Case sawed, and it was a Model T. He has a Model T. His name's Scott Benz, and Scott and Lawana and Anita and I have been trying to get to go out to eat supper together. They've been attending my church. Really nice people. They've been super good to us anyway. I've been supplying Scott Benz with firewood for, I don't even know, 3 or 4 years. And yeah, I got a little bit of a video, enough to make a short about his car, and a couple of pictures. I'm going to see how they turn out. Yeah.
Eli said, nice to see you live. I just got back from synagogue, Sabbath and Sunday.
Yep, you worship on Sabbath, and that's fine. We worship on Sunday. So we're doing all of our Friday stuff on Saturday, I guess. I don't know, but we've been out to eat tonight, which is kind of normal for us. We usually go out either on Friday or Saturday night. Very seldom both. But, yeah. Yep, we've been out, been busy. Catching up with some friends. How many weeks has this went on? I think it was like 4 or 5 weeks that we had tried to get together with them, and it didn't work out on our schedules to get to go eat. And Mr. Dale called me, and I have not got him called back, and he called me back a while ago, but I didn't figure I could hear him with the wind coming through the Model T we were riding in. So, yeah. But we had a good time. We got the main things covered. Main thing when you go out to eat is that you get something to eat, and you get your fellowship and time in. Can you guys hear and see me all right? I can't tell nothing about this while I'm busy driving. It's rough road underpass. We just went underneath of a railroad. Hello, Lone Cross Scotty. How are you doing, buddy?
He said that he helped rebuild a 1931 Ford Model T when I was 15.
Yeah. This one it didn't have very many add-ons, but it did have a auxiliary 2-speed rear end on it, he said. Just a little bit. It's kind of jiggly.
Yeah.
That's just me, Greg.
Just a bit bumpy.
I'm driving on an Oklahoma road. Do we really need to delve off into why it would be a little bit bumpy? I'll switch hands again. How about that?
He's gonna make you all dizzy.
No, the Oklahoma roads aren't that bad. They're this bad. Well, we've come to the big metropolis of Quapaw. We're right on the south end of town. And one corner is a wheat field. The other corner is a tribal daycare, fitness center, and tribal offices. Quapaw tribe.
Sounded like a flat tire.
I sound like a flat tire. You're right. I feel like a flat tire. I feel like a tire that's drove in the rain a lot. Anyway, we just headed out here. The name of this road when I was school ager was Future Farmer Road. Anita is an excellent haircutist. What do you call that? Barber, butcher, whatever.
Whatever you want to call it, I guess.
I have hat hair most of the time anyway.
Scotty,
I need
get some big supply.
The only problem is my spare tire around the middle of me is already too big. Here's some tribal housing they're working on building. This has been an ongoing project for quite a while. They don't have anybody living in any of them yet, I don't believe. But that's brand new tribal housing. Kind of cool.
She meant the vehicle, silly.
Just my old Chevy truck. No. They're casinos. One of them's over just on the east side of Miami by the mushroom farm, and the other one is the big downstream that's over on I-44 at the state line. Those both belong to Quapaw tribe. But they have just, those are all new tribal offices over there. What do they call that? Title 6 or Title 5? They've got a deal where they feed they feed people, especially their senior tribal members that may need a little assistance. Title 5.
I think so.
Is what they call it. It's either Title 5 or Title 6. And they feed their tribal members that go over there, and they also feed anybody that shows up reasonable. A friend of mine has been there a couple times.
$5.
Yeah, it's $5 lunch or something like that, and he said it's really good. He was somebody else's guest. But I never knew of any of that going on. I think some of it may have went on before, but their original tribal offices would go by right up here, and it's like hardly anything. It's actually at their powwow ground.
We have a Title 5 program here.
For seniors, yeah.
For seniors.
Cool. We'll be driving by the Spring River Indian Baptist Church, and in case anybody wants to know, there's no Spring River tribe, I don't believe. But then, right across the road from them is the Quapaw Tribal Complex, and then their powwow grounds is farther on over there. We'll go over Spring River right on up here, I don't know how the picture is, can't see it, but you're going to get it. This bridge is known as the Devil's Promenade Bridge. Whenever I was in elementary school, there was a bridge that went down to the left here. You had to go down to it, and it was a steel trestle bridge that was one lane. There's the cool part, right back over there.
Oh, there you go.
Sorry, you missed it. But there's a big cutout rock on one side of that has been cut on by the water running down that river for ages, who knows how long. As long as time's been, I guess. Hello, Avid. How are you doing this evening? About time to go to work? You working tonight? Yeah, my camera's turned around the other way. I can't. My phone.
Lori, he always drives on the other side of the road, no matter what.
Well, when nobody's using that side, she's gotten all right with me driving wherever I want to, because she got in the truck and she knew it beforehand. And we made it through the part where I thought the reception would be the worst. So, yay. We're winning. Winning. Yep, and it's kind of getting dark on me, ain't it? Well, I hope all those guys down at Mid-America are having a great time. You guys are over there. Looked like there was a lot of fun going on to me of the lives I've been able to watch. I've been stupid busy. I haven't been on here
He's
very
driving
much.
in England.
I specifically drive on the right side of the road. Lynn, did you just go down for the day today?
He's built like a lunch lady.
Hey, there's a reason I'm built like a lunch lady. I'm married to a lunch lady. Have you looked at Dale? No, you haven't ever looked at Dale. Dale's built like a lunch lady too, because he's married to a lunch lady.
Lynn said yes, I did.
Yeah. I was going to go down if I could get Mike to want to go with me, and he couldn't go today, so it didn't work out. But maybe we'll, I don't know that we'll go to Pinecone. That's kind of way off for us and at a bad time. We might be kind of busy weaning calves about then. I just don't know. So built like a lunch lady. That'll be a thing for a while, won't it? Kind of like, hey, Greg, are you still in here? Greg, put down what you know, buddy. Do you know anything? Or do you even care?
Lynn said
Going to Pine, it's way down there.
to Pinecone.
When you get into stuff that's a full day's drive away, you know, for us anyway. I might have to go to Pinecone just to meet Trey if he goes. Yeah, there you go. We just met, was there one or two? I seen one for sure.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't even.
Oh, she's not even looking. We just met one Quapaw Tribal Marshal. We could have met him.
Lori said, I don't care.
I don't care. For anybody that doesn't know, or if you weren't at 10 Killer, you might not know what happened. We went to the Princess, what did they call it, a diner? Princess Cafe or diner. It wasn't very far from the campground where the meetup was. And there was 58 of us in one room. So they had two big long tables, and they had two waitresses taking care of us. And they did a fine job. And, but because we were all there showing up at once, we kind of overwhelmed their kitchen. And the guys that got their dinner first probably ate it and sat there for maybe half an hour, maybe longer, maybe 45 minutes before the last people even got their food. And the waitresses that we had done really good, and they were coming back, and checking to see if we needed drinks refilled or whatever. And the one we had at my table her name was Rihanna. And she came back over there and asked if we need drinks. I said, no, ma'am, everything's fine. And we really appreciate you taking such good care of us. And I looked at her, and she had somebody's channel sticker stuck right on the middle of the front of her shirt. And I said, oh, I see you've met so-and-so. I don't even remember whose channel sticker it was. I said, I have a YouTube channel too. It's Paul Case Farms. Go over and check us out sometime. And she kind of goes, well, okay. And then Greg pipes up and says, I got a YouTube channel too. And she looks over there at him and said, I guess he'd been giving her a hard time. And she says, I don't care. Just like that. And everybody in the whole room could hear it. I don't care. It was priceless, Evelyn. I don't care. I caught him later saying that, so I've got Greg saying that on one of my videos. I don't care. Yeah, early October, mid-October is about the time we usually wean calves, and I can't be gone when we do that. And that kind of depends on the weather, so I don't always have that much control over how that happens. So,
Greg, I don't care.
I don't care, right, Greg? Hey, you know what? I can tell you for sure Greg don't care. Because Greg will even run around with me. He will even run around with me. So he don't even care who he runs into. Well, yeah, there's old Greg. I was kind of hoping old Greg got to rest up some. Seemed like he'd been running a little ragged like me, and then he was telling me he didn't lack about 100 foot of fence to fix, be able to turn his cattle out, and all I could think was, I'll go ahead and fix it. No, I ain't gonna do that. I don't want Beetlejuice in my truck. We are on the historic Spooklight Road now. That's the only view you're going to get of it right there. Can you see it? Can you see it? Did you see the Spooklight yet? Did you see it? Don't go putting that. Knock him off. Knock him out, John. Knock him out, John. Knock all that off of there and don't let him come back. You just ruined your welcome, friend. Knock him out, John.
Somebody did.
Thank you. Not sure about doing meetups, huh? Well, I wasn't sure before we went to Tin Killer last year. And we only went for the day, and we drove ourselves, so it was good. Oh, that's good, Greg. You get a little help with that. That's super good.
We're gonna stop by Mom's.
Yep, we're going by Mom's. I'm gonna end this by the time we get there. They did get some hay baled in my neighborhood. I know Greg seen it. So we drove by it yesterday, and there's some of it right next to us where we're going. Down through here.
I love Oklahoma.
Yeah, I love this road. You can tell the closer I get to home, the worse the road gets. But it's getting just about dark. We're about 2 miles from my folks' house, so I'll probably wrap this up by the time we get there. I do appreciate y'all coming into my live tonight. Jawing with me a little bit. Makes the ride home much nicer. I'll be real honest with you. I'm driving on roads right now that are paved that I didn't think could ever be paved. But here we are, just killing it. Yep. Wheat is starting to change colors. It's not the dark green that it was just a little while back. Won't be very long. That stuff hurries up sometimes. I have seen them cutting wheat around here as early as June the 1st. Won't be long. Won't be long. We kind of look a little rainy here. Kind of rain, maybe. They're saying we'll get some later this evening. Overnight. Tomorrow about church time. That'd be alright. Well, how long have we been on here, Nita?
I don't know.
What? Thank you. Thank you, B. You didn't need to do that, but we appreciate it. Well, now we're going to turn on some good old Oklahoma dirt road. Just drove over a WPA culvert. Does anybody got any idea what that is? Anybody in here know what a WPA culvert is? Anybody know what the WPA was?
Ben said not quite 30 minutes.
Yeah, I've seen it. I got a radio in this truck that likes to drive me nuts when it gets dark. This sits there and changes colors and flashes and blinks. Can you even see it?
If anybody knows how to fix that, let us know.
That thing is going nuts like that all the time. We've got a book and we read on it. Yes, you are right. The Works Progress Administration. So that culvert we just drove over is probably 90 to 95 years old. It wasn't the WPA from the 1930s during the Depression times. So, yes, I am a Christian, and Anita is a Christian, aren't you?
Yes.
That's good. She's still Christian. I am a pastor. I have pastored Baptist churches, 3 to be exact. I'm in my 3rd one for about the last 20 years altogether. So I'm a Southern Baptist pastor. I grew up going to a Southern Baptist church. My dad was a deacon. And I was a deacon in the same church, served along with my dad and his uncle at one point.
So we are from Oklahoma.
Yep, we're in northeast Oklahoma. Believe it or not, though, I grew up going to a church in Missouri. That's how close to the line we are. But I'm here at my folks' house, and I'll turn this around and give you a little shot of their house when we pull in. Had to go visit with my mama and daddy and help mama get stuff started for our dinner tomorrow. We always eat Sunday dinner with them, so, and my kids come and bring their kids. So it's a house my mom and dad built in 1970 where I grew up at. Could you see it? So, y'all have a great evening, and we will talk to you later. Good night.